Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Winter Seasonal Solar Meditation. This meditation will equip you with elemental totems to help guide you in harnessing the energies as we move into this design phase for the upcoming year. To begin this meditation, I would like you to sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes and begin to relax. Take a deep breath in, hold, and release. Take another deep breath in, hold, and release. Take yet another deep breath in, hold, and release. Begin a normal breathing rhythm now. And as you continue to relax deeper, visualize a thick gray mist beginning at your feet, swirling clockwise and slowly enveloping your body. Inhale this mist into your lungs and allow it to saturate into your bloodstream. The atmosphere you feel surrounding you is dry, cold, dark, thick, and movement is stirring. You begin to hear a faint whisper that turns into a shallow breath. It is cold and chilling. This whisper becomes a wind, freezing the body, mind, and spirit. Within this wind, signs of life are hidden. Water becomes ice, and the cold focuses inward, bringing forth intimacy, contemplation, and a natural recycling of energies. As the mist fades, your other senses begin to pop. Frigidity permeates your nose and throat. Brightness is reflected off the snow as a calm peace envelops the landscape. The atmosphere has become cold and moist, with sparse movement, mostly hidden within burrows and dens. To your right, a river flows forward toward your left, behind you. Further ahead, you see a rickety old dock with a raft. There is a figure standing on the dock, beckoning your presence. You look down, and you find cobblestones leading toward him. On approach, an intense wave of cold energy envelops you. Fear causes a momentary pause. You glance up at the man's gaze, and any doubts are dissolved. You are safe here, and you've never seen such secure and strong eyes. Your journey continues. Upon reaching the dock, he escorts you onto the raft. There is no oar, no paddle, no rudder. He outstretches his arms, and the raft begins to move. The movement is swift, yet you feel stable. Either shore is lined with pine trees as tall as the redwoods. A bend in the river gives way to a clearing. In the midst of this area, you see a large stone pyramid. The raft secures to another dock. As you depart, the man instructs you to enter the western side of the pyramid. He remains with the raft. You feel a bit apprehensive and slow down. You hear a faint whisper yet again, this time growing louder as it says, "Go forth." A realization hits you as you recognize that it's the voice from the mist and the man on the raft. As you draw closer to the pyramid, you see medals of all shapes and sizes making up this side of the pyramid. Something you notice stops you dead in your tracks. The medals are forming a doorway. You let out a deep breath, then enter. A wall of copper permits you no further entrance than the western side. There is a chair in the shape of a throne facing the west, awaiting your presence. You sit and realize that it is a lot more comfortable than it looks. Looking in front of you, there appear three figures, all male, cloaked in white robes, standing in a row, facing you. The first one appears young, perhaps a teenager. The second, a mature man. And the third appears ancient. The teenager approaches. On his robe pictured the rising sun. He speaks to you and says, "Do not fear me, child, for I am Phanuel, the initiator of seasons." He reaches out with both hands, and a crystal totem appears to you. This totem's energy is how you relate to the beginning of winter. You notice that imprinted on the side of this crystal is the sign of Capricorn. You feel a warm energy vortex now, forming at your solar plexus, right below your ribcage. This vortex takes a circular form and glows bright yellow, spinning in a clockwise direction. Bainuel steps to you and places the crystal into your solar plexus. He offers a loving smile and then disappears. The mature man approaches next. On his robes, the decal of the noontime sun. He speaks to you now and says, "Hello, my child. I am the second of the seasonal triad and empower the seasons. My name is Adam." He reaches out his hand and reveals to you an herb totem emblazoned with the mark of Aquarius. It's one of your favorites. Speaking again, he tells you, "This totem's energy will allow you to be empowered by winter." Adam, in turn, steps to you and places the herb into your solar plexus. He kisses you on the forehead, stares deeply into your eyes, then vanishes. The Ancient One now steps forward. A picture of the setting sun on his robes. Speaking to you, he introduces himself and says, "I am Metatron, child. My duty is to complete the seasons, allowing for the transformation to the next." He reaches out his hands and reveals a metal totem to you, one which you have always adored, with the mark of Pisces engraved in it. Its sheen is magnificent and intoxicating. He steps forward into you and places this metal into your solar plexus, saying, "Winter's cycle is now complete. Go forth and enjoy the energy." With his right hand, he touches your solar plexus, and the vortex disappears. The throne beneath you begins now to turn brittle and crumble. Upon standing, you notice that the wall of metal begins to seal, their colors and form becoming solid. As the doorway begins to close, you walk through it and begin making your way back toward the raft. You turn back and gaze at the pyramid and notice that it has become solid yet again. The air is still cold, and the sun is now setting. The raft is there, and then suddenly, so is the man. Upon arriving at the dock, you say nothing and climb aboard. He again lifts his arms, and off you go. There seems to be a coldness flowing throughout your body. This feeling, however, is very relaxing and grows in intensity. A potent strength is building within you. You seem secure, patient, and ready to take on anything or anyone. There is no despair, only hope. Sounds are more clear, sights dark and hidden, scents very cold and dry. The cold seems to shield your skin, and none of this is overwhelming. You are content. Back at the dock, your journey is finished. The man extends his hand, offering assistance onto the dock. You feel so extremely grateful for this journey and ask the man, "What are you?" He answers and says, "I am an angel of the seraphim. My duty is to control Zephyrus, the western wind. Goodbye to you." He then smiles, points to the cobblestone path, and disappears. You walk to the beginning of that path, where the cold, moist wind swirls around you, bringing with it the same mist. The signs of nature become distant, and then that faint whisper comes back. Only this time you hear it. "My name is Raphael. God bless." You close your eyes and begin your journey back. Take a deep breath in, hold, and release. Take another deep breath in, hold, and release. Take one final deep breath in, hold, and release. Begin a normal breathing rhythm and exhale the mist from your lungs. As the mist disperses, feel yourself returning to where you began this journey. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us for this seasonal meditation. Take note of the totems that you were given, as they will help you in harnessing the energies of this winter season. Thank you again. We look forward to seeing you next time. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who may find this meditation helpful. See you next time.